What I can tell you is that we've been working very closely at a corporate level with Otmar Odiba and the Prime Minister, Mike Amon, to retain the Radisson brand on the island. Both have been extremely helpful with us, working closely with my bosses above me at a corporate level to keep as much of what we have now the same. There, obviously, with any sale process, with any change, there would come a restructuring. Restructuring is normal. Restructuring doesn't mean mass dismissals. Restructuring means we need to make changes within our business to modernize our business, to ensure that our business grows into the future, and to take heedance of outside factors. Outside factors being clearly across the road from us, we have a massive growth of restaurants and bars that affect our internal food and beverage business. We actually see it as a positive on the one hand because it's great to have a location right next to all of these restaurants and bars. The negative is that folks that used to work for us 5-6 years ago when the department was making $1 or $2 million a year more, we can't sustain their employment because we don't have the income coming in to sustain it. So we have to look at how do we retain them in our business in some new structure. Or in many cases, if we have close to 30 individuals that are already past the retirement age, already drawing a pension, how many of those individuals would like to volunteer to go on retirement? And to help us let the younger folk make their way up through the ranks. Secondarily, we have a huge amount of pressure being put on us down on the beach. We have vast numbers of our guests saying they're not going to come back again because of the problems on Palm Beach with the vendors, with the drugs that are being pushed down at Boogaloo, down on the pier, the palapas being overrun. These are huge issues. Piles and piles and piles of paperwork that I have on my desk from customers saying, thanks very much, we're not coming back. This puts pressure on our financial forecast for the future, and when that puts pressure on our financial forecasts, we have to look to make that money somewhere else for an institutional investor, and that comes out of payroll. That's the biggest place to look. So restructuring is inevitable because of the changing face of the business that we run and the changing face of the business world around us. We have potential, as you all are very aware, potential new levies and costs coming our way as we try and sustain Aruba in its current format, as we try and grow the product of Aruba and make Aruba better to bring more customers in. That's going to be a big burden on all of the hotels, not just Radisson. There's only so much we can squeeze out of our customers. We have to look to find that money elsewhere.